Hey everybody, good morning. Hey, have you ever had a good luck charm? Maybe it was something that you could hold in your hands, like a 4-leaf clover or a rabbit's foot. Those are some common ones, but there are, you can have some other object that feels special to you and you feel like is lucky. Or maybe it's something you wear, like a shirt that you put on before a big game or a big test, and it feels lucky. It feels like when you wear that shirt, good things happen. Or maybe it's just something you do. You cross your fingers and say, I really hope this happens, or knock on wood, I hope I get the result I want. People have all kinds of good luck charms. And even in the Bible, we see people who worship idols, false gods, as if they are good luck charms. As if you worship this idol, as if you sacrifice to this idol, good things will happen to you. And so in this week's lesson, Paul goes into this place and he is looking around and he sees altars to all of the gods, all of the false idols that the people there worship. And so there might be an altar to a god who takes care of the crops and the weather. And so you worship this god and you make sacrifices to this god in hopes that the crops will grow and there will be plenty to eat. Or there might be a god who takes care of animals. And so if you want your animals to be healthy, you worship this god, you make sacrifices to this god, and your animals are healthy. Or there might be a god who protects people on journeys. They believe that people will have good fortune, good luck if they worship that god. And so they make sacrifices to that god in hopes that they will have safe travels. And Paul is seeing all these gods, and he knows that none of these are the one true God, Father, Spirit, Son, right? None of these are Jesus, who he's telling everyone about. And then he comes to something that makes him go, what? And it's this other one. And it is an altar to an unknown God. That's what it says, altar to an unknown God. And this is kind of like, what does that mean? It's kind of like, okay, we have our God for crops, we have our God for animals, we have our God for travel, we have our, gods for whatever else. But what if we missed something? What if we missed some area, what if there's some God we don't know about, some other idol, and if we don't worship that God, bad things happen. And so this one is kind of like that, knock on wood, that just in case, let's make sure good things happen, anything we're missing, we'll put that here, that's this God. And all of these, Paul knows, they're not real. They're not the true God. They're just good luck charms. And Paul knows they don't work. They don't respond. They don't love like Jesus does. They're not real. And so Paul that day, then and there, he tells people about Jesus. He tells people, you don't need all these fake things, all these good luck charms. You don't need any of that because it's not real. It's just stuff. It's just good luck charms. It's just knock on wood. It's not Jesus. And so that is what this week's lesson is about. And that's not the whole story. And I hope you will check out this week's lesson, read the passage, talk through the questions, work on the activity to really think about this passage and what are the good luck charms in our lives. And I don't necessarily mean the 4-leaf clover or the rabbit's foot, but are there places where we sometimes look for luck instead of talking to God? Are there places where we try to make things right when really we need to look to God and trust that God knows us, God loves us, God never stops knowing us deeply and caring for us? Which doesn't mean we get everything we want, but it does mean that we are loved and protected by a God who knows us better than anyone and who loves us more than anyone ever could. And so that's it from me. I hope you'll check out this week's lesson, and I will see you next time. Bye.